My sister-in-law announced at dinner, "Since you aren't using the name Lily anymore, I'm going to take it for my baby. It's too pretty to waste." Lily was my daughter. She passed away last year. She was 4 years old, leukemia. I held her hand in the hospital bed as she took her last breath. I buried her in a white dress with butterflies because she loved butterflies. And now my sister-in-law wanted to recycle her name like it was a piece of furniture I no longer needed. I looked at my husband for support. He looked away. My mother-in-law patted my sister-in-law's hand. I think it's a lovely way to honor her memory. Honor her memory. By erasing it. By replacing my Lily with a new Lily. By pretending my daughter was just a rough draft for someone else's child. I excused myself from the table. I went to the bathroom and cried until I couldn't breathe. That night, I begged my husband to say something. "She can't use Lily's name. That's our daughter's name." He sighed. "Babe, you need to get over this. Lily is gone. The name is just letters. Let my sister have it. It's not worth a family drama. Not worth a drama. My daughter's name. Not worth fighting for." I realized in that moment that I was alone. My husband had moved on. His family had moved on. They expected me to move on too, but I couldn't, and I wouldn't. The baby shower invitation arrived 2 weeks later. My sister-in-law wanted me there. She wanted me to bless this decision. She wanted me to smile while she stole the last piece of my daughter I had left. I RSVP'd yes. I had a plan. The morning of the shower, I visited a lawyer. I filed incorporation papers for a nonprofit organization, the Lily Foundation, a charitable organization dedicated to supporting families who have lost children, grief counseling, memorial services, financial assistance for funeral costs, named after my daughter, Lily Marie Thompson. The paperwork was expedited. The name was legally registered. The website was purchased. The foundation was real. I arrived at the baby shower with a gift, but not for the baby. My sister-in-law greeted me with a hug. "I'm so glad you came. I knew you'd understand." I smiled. I brought something special. The room was full of women, friends, family, co-workers, all gathered to celebrate the new baby, the new Lily. My sister-in-law opened gifts one by one, onesies, blankets, toys. Then she reached for mine, a simple frame wrapped in white paper. She tore it open. Her smile faded. She stared at the document inside. "What is this?" "It's the incorporation certificate for the Lily Foundation," I said clearly. "A nonprofit I started this morning in memory of my daughter." The room went quiet. I wanted to make sure the name Lily lives forever. Now it's legally registered to a charity dedicated to families who have lost children. I looked at her. The foundation already has a website, a donation page, media coverage scheduled for next month. Every time someone hears the name Lily in this community, they'll think of the foundation. She was frozen. They'll think of my daughter, the little girl who died at 4 years old, the little girl whose name I protected. I stood up straight. "Now, every time you introduce your daughter as Lily, people will ask, like the foundation? And you'll have to explain that you named your baby after a dead child whose mother started a charity in her memory." The room was silent. "Do you still want the name?" My sister-in-law's face was red. My mother-in-law was staring at the floor. My husband wasn't there. He had refused to come. "I didn't mean to," my sister-in-law stammered. "You said the name was too pretty to waste. I made sure it will never be wasted. It will help thousands of grieving families. It will fund counseling and support groups. It will keep my daughter's memory alive in a way that matters." I picked up my purse. "You can still use the name if you want, but understand what it means now." I walked out. I didn't cry. I had cried enough. My sister-in-law changed her baby's name the next day. She went with Emma. She never spoke to me about it again. My mother-in-law called me dramatic. My husband called me vindictive. I called myself a mother. A mother who protected her daughter's name from being stolen and recycled like it meant nothing. The Lily Foundation launched 3 months later. We've helped over 200 families in the first year. Grief counseling, memorial funds, support groups, every dollar raised, every family helped, every child remembered, in Lily's name, my daughter's name, the name that was supposedly too pretty to waste. It's not being wasted. It's being honored by me.